Welcome back, everybody. Prattski and Mark coming in at episode 2 of our Age of Tyranny, Too Many Bones campaign playthrough. Couple quick notes of something that we didn't do, like obvious things that we missed on the last round, is on Nugget, her innate ability allows her to draw an extra loot card whenever she would draw loot and then discard one. I was not doing that, so I'll have to remember to do that. And we also had a full party wipe on day 3, and we should have drawn a boon card, which we did not do. So in the spirit of trying to keep the mechanics flowing, Mark and I decided that we'd just go ahead and draw one at the start of day 5, which we're now starting. So this is Tyrant 1, day 5. Up against Gendricks. And I think that's it. I don't think we necessarily missed any other major things. Mark, do you recall?
I don't believe so, no.
Yeah, I don't either. Okay, so to kick us off, we'll draw a boon card, which says, camp life after an embarrassing defeat just plain stinks. No one seems to be in a good mood when there are broken and missing limbs to mend. If only this spring we found to wash our wounds was one of those healing springs the legends speak of. That would be, y'all, my finger is back on my hand. Okay. And on the back it says, all gear locks gain 3 buff HP and may remove 1 scar. So go ahead and give ourselves 3 buff HP. I know it's not quite as fitting because we should have had this on the last round, but I think it's okay to go ahead and still do it. I don't feel bad about it. Do you, Mark?
No, I think we'll be okay.
Awesome.
It's not exactly right, but it'll work out.
Yeah. Okay, great. Well, then without further ado, let's jump in on day 5. Alright, the encounter is a Tyrant encounter. And it's number 1 of 2 for Gendricks. The Hall and the Orb. The beauty is enough to take your breath away. This level of architecture and ornate decoration is beyond any Gearlock's wildest dreams. Marble pillars with ornate ivory accents support a roof of gold leaf. The obsidian floor makes Gearlock boots look even more worn than usual. Rising from the center of the room, a solid glass pedestal cradles a faintly pulsating orb. Deathly quiet, the hall exudes dread, beauty, and power all at once. The orb seems to be observing everything in the room, though it's not moving or making a sound. Destroying something so beautiful seems criminal, but it has all the makings of one of Gendricks' dangerous and powerful artifacts. Alright, only one option here. Take out that pillar. BQ is going to be battle points, so we are on day 5, so that's going to be a 10. After baddies enter the battle mat, place 3 HP for each party member into 1 stack, which would be the orb, and place it in an open baddie range position. Orb does 1 damage to opposing units not adjacent to it at the end of each round. Gearlocks must destroy orb and baddies to succeed. And if we win, of course, it'll be a point. Progress point, there we go. We'll get a training point, and we'll each get a loot. All right.
Okay.
So we don't have anything to modify the BQ, right?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay, so we're going to be sitting at 10. So obviously that's 2 5s, if my math is working correctly today.
Spot on, I think.
Excellent. And then what was the pillar? I think it's going to be 3 HP for both of us, so a total of 6.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we'll put that out as soon as we get the baddies in place. So on lane 1 is going to be A Troll Enforcer. Red.
What color is that?
Red. That's 6. Okay. It's melee. Second. Oh man, I knocked him over. Alright, second is going to be green, and this is a Bog Deserter. Alright, I'm rolling my initiative die. I got a 4.
I rolled mine. I got a 3.
Okay, it's still no problem. We'll be before both of them. And, by the way, this damage, is it going to do... It's just 1 damage, so we can block it. It's not a true damage.
And you said it was a Bog Deserter, correct?
Bog Deserter, correct.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. So the Troll Enforcer has Thick Skin 1, which ignores the first damage. And then Taunt on Bone. And the Bog Deserter has Secrete Poison. Secrete 2 and Poison 1. I haven't seen Secrete yet. So Secrete number. When attacked by adjacent opposing unit, add number poison effect die to that unit. Dang. And then poison. Set or reset poison effect die on target to number. Target takes 2 damage at the start of their turn. Okay. So this would be much better to attack at ranged, but I don't think we have that luxury.
You have a couple of sling stones still you could use.
I do, but he's at...
Does your long blade also attack at range?
No.
Are you sure?
Well, I guess no. Are you talking about in and of itself, or utilizing my sling shots? Sling stones.
For some reason I thought your long blade was something you could use to attack at range.
Maybe. Let me double check. Deal damage to target and place die back in its skill slot. That's kind of all it says.
Yeah, so unfortunately I must be mistaken.
Okay. Well, that's not awesome. So what are we thinking strategy here for this one? This pillar I'm less concerned about because...
Well, the pillar would do 1 damage to us for anybody that's not adjacent to it at the end of each round.
Correct, yeah.
And it does not say that it's true damage, so it'll start burning off our buff HP.
Yep.
The poison will be true damage and will go through our buff HP, so that would be something we'd be worried about.
Yep.
And thick skin, he rolls, he'll probably be the last guy on the board, I'm assuming, because he has thick skin and he rolls defense dice as well.
Right, yep.
So to me, I would think that the Bog Deserter is the worst baddie that we have on there.
I'd agree with you. The Troll Enforcer has 3 attack, which is not great.
Right.
But still, that Secrete and the poison is not good. Well, you get to start anywhere on the mat that you want.
Right, anywhere I want.
Yep. So, interestingly, we could use the pillar as a way to prevent one of these guys from making it over to you. You know, we could do something like that.
Yeah, let's see. It says the pillar has to be in an opened baddie range position. So it can be in any range position we want.
Yeah, or even like this.
And it said secrete did its poison how again?
I think it just will do, like if you're attacking from melee, it will basically give you a 2 poison, I think.
So if you're going to attack in melee, you take the 2 poison and you just kind of deal with it.
Yep.
All right. And you have to start in one of our starting positions, correct?
I do.
So what if we put the pillar in one of the 2 corners, probably the corner for green range, and then you could start on the far right melee, because you're probably going to attack the poison person, right?
Yeah.
You could move up 1, attack the poison person. I could start in the purple ranged position. So then right there at the beginning of the game, we don't have to worry about taking damage from that pillar.
That's true. My only concern if we do that is that you will then be the brunt of this troll enforcer. He's just going to come right up and start beating on you.
3 attack. I've got 5 health and 3 buff HP.
Yep.
I'm not that worried. I don't think he'll do 8 total damage to me.
So here's just my other thought was, what if we took the pillar and put it on the blue ranged?
Okay.
And then keep you on the purple ranged.
Okay.
And then the troll enforcer can't get to you at all.
Okay.
And on my turn, I could move up to the green melee, and we could both beat down on Bog Deserter.
I mean, we can do that. That just means you're going to be taking a damage from the pillar.
I know, but it's only 1. And that troll enforcer is out of commission this whole first round because he can't get to me.
You don't think you and I going back to back will do 6 damage to that? Bog Deserter?
Oh, no, I think there's a good chance. Oh, I see. Before the blue will actually go. Now I see what you're saying. Yeah, you're thinking we'll just be able to take him out at the first round here.
That's what I'm thinking, is we'll just kill him outright and he'll be done, and then we don't have to worry about him.
Okay.
And then we won't have to worry about the pillar because we're both standing next to the pillar. But then the next several rounds, we'll just hack on the troll enforcer until we get him whittled away. And we'll see what happens from there.
Yeah, let's give it a try.
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
Start like that. Okay.
Yeah. So I am going to take my lucky die, and I'm going to put it on...
Does it have a defense setting?
It does. That's what I was going to choose. Okay. I think I'm ready.
All right.
All right, let's do it. So, I'm up. I'm going to roll my 2 attack die. Well, I moved up for 1 dex, so I'm down to 4 dex. I'm going to roll my 2 attack die, my long sword, and I don't know that I want to try to bleed this guy. I almost want to bleed the Troll Enforcer.
Yeah, you might just want to roll a defense just in case we kill this guy and he comes at you.
Yeah.
The next guy.
Another option is that I could go for my Wildborn and actually take the Troll and potentially take the Troll Enforcer out of commission and put him back in the BQ.
Okay, you can do that too.
It's like a 1/3 chance that I'd get it.
How lucky do you feel tonight?
Really lucky.
All right, we'll do what you want then.
Let's give it a try. All right, here we go. Didn't get it. But I did do 3 damage to the Bog Deserter. So I did my part, Mark.
Oh, my part.
Yep, I did. It's
okay.
true.
Did you get any bones?
I did get a bone.
Oh.
On the Wildborn, and I'll keep it because why not? I can use it to increase my sling stones. All right, you are up, my friend.
All right, I'm going to attack. Oh, you get poison now before the secrete, right?
Oh, you're right. Okay, so that's going to be a poison. Now, I don't know how these two stack. Does that mean that I get...
So right now you have a poison 2 on you because you hit them and secrete went.
Right, but what about poison 1?
So poison 1, that's basically, let's say, no one's hit him yet. Let's say he attacks me right now, and I don't have poison. I would take a poison 1.
Oh, that's
poison,
only on his attack.
Yeah.
Okay, duh. That makes sense. So he's got a defensive poison and an offensive poison.
Correct. Yeah, that's the way to look at it. That's a simpler way of explaining it.
Awesome. Okay.
All right. Well, I'm going to stay here, and I'm going to attack the Bog Deserter. I'm also going to use 2 attack dice. And then I'm going to use 1 defense die. And then my reinforced buckler that I have as an item also gives me a defense die.
So you're only rolling 2 attack die?
That's all I have.
I see that you have 3.
From my picture, I thought I only had 2. Let me
Really?
see. Do you have that confirmed? Because if I have 3, I'll roll 3 dice.
No, we'd probably have to load up. I mean, my phone is recording right now, so I can't look it up there. We'd have to look it up on the YouTube video, but that would take us a little bit. But if you feel confident that you did not update that, then...
No, I feel yours is more confident than mine, so we'll leave it the way you have it.
I hope it's right. Oh, what if it's not? We're going to get so many people complaining about us cheating.
Well, we should have taken better records, I guess.
Okay.
All right, so then I'll roll 3 attack dice.
Okay.
And then the 1 defense die for my reinforced buckler.
Awesome.
All right, so I got 1 shield, a bone on an attack die, and then 2 2s on the other attack dice.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's awesome.
So I was able to kill him. But now I'm poisoned 2 as well.
Now, do you have any other skill dice in your 4 primary stats?
No, I only have the 2 health and then the 1 attack that you informed me that I have.
Okay, gotcha. I hope I'm not wrong there, man. I'd feel bad if we're wrong.
We're probably right. Let's go ahead and go on with the blue guy.
All right.
I can look it up here while we're playing, so you can continue to do your thing.
All right, sounds good. So you're done. Blue is going to go. He's going to move right in between us. And he's going to take a swing at me because I'm the strongest of the two. So do you want to roll or do you want me to roll on that one?
I should roll on you, I believe.
All right.
All right. Before we do that, though, let me say I do not have one attack die. The one counter in the attack die.
Okay. Maybe when I was transporting it all, it just fell perfectly into place.
Probably. So let me redo my attack here real quick.
Okay, fair enough.
So I would do 2 attack dice, and then my 2 defense dice. Let me see what happens here. Okay, not a big deal. I got 3 attack dice.
Really?
And I got 1 shield, but I do not have any bones now.
Okay. Gotcha. Well, good job taking that guy out.
Yeah, right.
No, dude, for real.
Yeah, I would have liked to have my bones.
Well, better him dead than you have a bone.
Yeah, I guess. All right, so then you say he slides over 1.
Yep. And he'll
and
go
attack you because you're the strongest,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yep. Oh, I did not roll. I did roll a bones. I did not get my extra shield. Okay. All right, we're good, man.
All right, so he's going to roll his 3 attack dice and his 2 defense dice. All right, he got 3 attacks.
Okay.
And he got 2 bones on his defense die.
2 bones. Okay. Did he on his defense? Okay.
Yeah. So that means you're taunted.
All right. Are we all taunted, or is it just me?
Taunt says adjacent opposing units must attack. So that would be everyone that's adjacent. So it would be both of us.
Yep. Okay. So
that's all right. We're going to attack him anyway, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I took the 3 buff HP away from myself.
Okay.
For that. So he's gone. Moving on to round 2. Was that the dog?
Yeah, that's the dog that I'm house sitting for right now.
Okay. All right. I am going first here. Oh, is it okay? All right. I'm just going to go ahead and attack. So I'm going to do 2 attack die, 1 long sword, and I am going to use my dagger as well. And I'm going to roll a defense since I have 5 decks. Oh, since it's the start of my turn, I do take a true damage on the poison. And just to note, we were both adjacent to the pillar, so we did not take any damage there.
All right.
All right, here we go. So I got a bone on my defense. I got 1 damage plus a bleed onto the enemy. A damage from my long sword and 2 more damage from my attack die. So that's a total of 4 damage and a bleed. So he'll take 3 of that. And that's exhausted. That goes back. All right.
All right.
You're up.
So I now take 2 damage.
2 damage?
For the poison.
Isn't it just 1?
Oh, no. I take 1 damage in 2 rounds.
Right. He's taunting you, man. He's saying... I don't know what he's saying. Who's the sissy with the sword?
Yeah. That would be me. It's a dagger. Thank you very much.
It's a long dagger.
So I'll have to use my 2 attack dice.
Okay.
I have 1 shield already. I'm going to use my ferocity for my 3rd die, and then I'm going to get a shield die or defense die from the reinforced buckler. So those will be the 4 dice I'll get to roll this time.
Awesome.
Let's see if I'm able to do any damage or anything. Alright, I missed my skill die ferocity, so I'll put that back down there to roll it again.
Okay.
I have 2 more shields, and I did 2 total damage. His thick skin will block 1 of them, so I did 1 damage. And I'm proud of it.
That's all we needed. Hey, speaking of your ferocity,
yes.
Actually, okay, so you only have 2 locked slots with Duster, and
correct.
It looks like it's full, and I think your ferocity, it's not full.
Why are my lock slots full? What is up there?
I've got the ×2 multiplier for Nightshade, and then your scrag roots.
I did not roll that this time. Don't I have to roll that every time? Every encounter?
Not if it goes up into locked.
I mean, it's locked there until I use it with my wolf, but it doesn't carry over from encounter to encounter, I don't believe. Let me read what it says here.
I thought that's what locked
on my
slots were for.
Promise of Prey. Lock slot or baddie active slot. It says, while Nightshade is on the battle mat, apply to any baddie. On its turn, so Nightshade's turn, Nightshade may place itself adjacent to this baddie. This baddie takes ×2 damage the next time it is attacked by Nightshade. I believe that they are only locked permanently is if they have the infinity symbol on them.
Then what's the point of a locked slot versus an active slot?
I know some baddies will knock things out of your active slots.
Okay, I'm looking it up. So, locked slot. Exactly. Locked dice remain here from battle to battle until used. And they're cleared if the gear lock is knocked out. You can, of course, choose to exhaust them if you wish. But yeah, no, they'll last this whole series, this whole Tyrant adventure until you use it.
Okay. Well, there it is then. It's in my lock slot.
So if we're trying to get ferocity, I think you'll probably have to choose to exhaust your Promise of Prey.
Okay.
Unless you can use it instantly. Unless you can use it instantly, because now that you've taken damage, Nightshade will come out this next round.
Yeah, it does not say anything on Nightshade or on the ferocity die that. Oh wait, it does say use only while. No, not ferocity. Promise of Prey. While Nightshade is on the battle map, apply to any baddie.
Yeah.
So I have to wait till she's on the battle map.
Yep.
Okay.
But this little troll enforcer is about to die. All right, so that was your turn, right? Everything done?
Yep.
All right. Then the troll enforcer would lose his taunt, and he takes his bleed damage and is a goner. Then end of round, Nightshade comes out. Where would you like her to be?
It doesn't really matter. Just put her in that purple melee spot. She's not be able to get to her, but
she can't. She's got to go on a regular melee spot.
Oh, and bring her down one.
Okay, sounds good. All right. Nightshade gets to go first.
Alright, so she'll just move forward one. And now that Nightshade's on the board, I could apply this, right?
The ×2 multiplier?
Yeah.
You could, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to apply it because I want to try to train Nightshade. Unless, let me see if Ferocity has a instant.
Although Promise of Prey, like, does that specifically have to go onto a baddie? You think it can go onto a pillar?
Promise of Prey. Apply to any baddie. So then we have to understand, are pillars baddies or not?
I don't think so.
Alright, well then I can't apply it then.
No, but you can choose to exhaust it if Ferocity is unable to be played as an instant.
It is an instant as well, so.
Perfect. So, I mean, we can kind of game this now because to win, we need to defeat this pillar, but we're pretty safe. So,
right.
I feel like we should just try to get you that skill point.
Right. Or if you have any other things you want to try to get.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for innate +1 if possible.
Right.
But we'll see. I only have 1 defense die.
Okay. So, my wolf is done. Nightshade is done. So go ahead and go your turn.
Alright, so 1 defense die, 2 attack die. I don't believe there are any bones at all on this long blade. So that is all that I can roll. Alright. Wow, I did get 2 bones. And I got 2 attack. So just go ahead and take 2 off the pillar?
Do you want to, or do you want to just let the... when it becomes bleeding damage on round 6...
Fatigue, yeah.
Is that true damage, do you remember?
It is true damage.
Alright, yeah, you can go ahead and take that 2 off then, because we don't want to take true damage if we don't have to.
Alright, my turn is...
Did you take the 1 damage from your poison?
Nope. Good call.
You can take my damage off as well while you're there, because it's my turn now.
Got it.
Alright, well I'm going to try Ferocity. I'm going to exhaust the 2 defense that I have. And then, let me see what that die does. Faint death.
2.
There's a heal. Okay, so I'll roll my defense die, my ferocity die, and my die number 3, Feign Death.
Okay.
And then 1 more shield die because of the buckler.
Sweet.
Okay, I got a bone on a shield. I got my Feign Death die symbol, but I don't want to use it for that. I want to use it for the heal that's on it, so I'm going to re-roll that one later.
Okay.
I got 2 shields. And then my training die has 2 bones on it, so I'm going to re-roll that one next time as well.
Okay. How many
So
total
we're all
bones?
done, right?
How many total bones do you have right now?
Right now, I just have 1 bone.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
End of round.
Yep.
All right, going on to round 4.
Nightshade's done.
Okay.
Oh, actually, Nightshade should take a damage because she's not adjacent.
Oh, you're right. Okay, Nightshade's done. I'm going to basically roll the same here. So going for bones. That die is completely cocked. So I'm going to re-roll that. I got 1 bone.
Okay. So you're close.
And I got 2 attack. Do I want to take
Might
any
as
more
well
off the
use
pillar?
it.
Yeah,
So it is now down to 2 health, correct?
it is.
Alright.
You're up.
I'm going to roll the same thing, the 2 defense, the skill die, and my heal die.
Okay.
I got nothing that I want to use, so I'm going to have to re-roll everything. The 2 shields are 1 shields apiece. And then I've got my Fiang Death symbol I'm going to re-roll, and I didn't get my training, so I'm going to re-roll that as well.
Okay. All right, round 5.
Nightshade takes another damage. She's done.
Okay. I'm rolling my 1 defense, 2 attack. I just need 1 bone here. That would be awesome. And I got 2 bone.
Okay.
And 1 damage. So I'm going to use the 1 extra bone and spend the 6 and upgrade to an 8+1, which is awesome. And then stick 1 more bone in the slot. All right, that's exactly.
You're gonna turn that bone in for a stone.
Yeah, might as well right now. Okay, at 3 stones.
3 stones. Okay.
And then should I take 1 more damage off the pillar?
Yeah, leave it at 1 health.
Okay. Otherwise, well, is fatigue gonna affect it?
I would assume so.
It's not a baddie or anything. It's just a pillar.
What is the wording on fatigue? Do you know?
Not off the top of my head. I can look it up right quick. All right. Fatigue, page 16. It just says all units on the battle mat.
Yep, so that would take a damage then.
So that is considered a unit?
Yep.
Okay. So should we maybe leave it at 2 health just in case? Give an extra chance to get that ferocity skill?
I mean, I'm going to have to roll an attack die this time because I don't want everybody taking a damage just for me to try to get this training.
Okay.
I don't think that's worth it.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll an attack die, my training die, exhaust 1 of my active shields to re-roll that die, and then roll another shield die. Those are my 4 dice this time.
Come on.
All right, let's see. All right, I did 1 damage to it.
Okay.
But everything else is shields, and I did not get my training point.
Bummer. Well, it's kind of like a bummer, but not. I mean, we won pretty easily there.
Yes, very easily.
Okay, card says, on success, this card is also persistent. Any orb created during the Tyrant battle will start with 3 HP instead of 4 HP.
That's nice.
Yeah, we have a progress point, so we're now up to 4. We each get a training point and a loot.
You want to do the loots first?
Sure. All right, so for you, we've got a fortunate discovery.
Yeah, good.
But you are maxed out right now because the reinforced buckler is heavy, which takes up 3 slots.
Okay.
So do you want to... Well, since this is a single use, can you actually use it without taking up a spot in your inventory?
I don't know.
Or do you have to ditch the reflex powder in order to use it?
I would think I would have to ditch the reflex powder in order to use it.
I would think so too.
And that is what I'm going to do.
All right.
I'm not necessarily going to use the Fortune Discovery right away.
Okay.
I want to see what my blade dip is, the other consumable I have. I may be something that I end up trading to you.
Gotcha. Okay. Then I'm going to grab my loot, and I get to grab 2. Let me just make sure what my innate +1 is. Whenever Nugget draws loot as an encounter reward, draw an extra loot. What? So just innate is whenever Nugget draws loot as an encounter reward, draw an extra loot and oh, I see. I don't have to discard it. I just get...
You gotta keep both of them.
All right, so I wind up with Zelfie seeds and a treasure trove map. So I'm gonna have to ditch something here.
What? Oh yeah. Does the encounter card that you have count as an item?
It's yeah. It says treat this card as loot.
Okay.
So I'm thinking that I might just ditch the treasure map to get the ebonite.
Rid of the ebonite doorway?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think?
That's fine by me.
All right. I mean, I remember encountering the ebonite doorway in Undertow, and it's cool and all, but I feel like we're kind of, I don't know, we don't have a lot of time to spare.
Right.
I think we get progress points no matter what, but that's what we're doing. All right. So we got our loot. Now we get our training point.
All right. I believe
you can fly?
That...
Oh.
What's up?
Horrible joke.
I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, you said I believe, and I said you can fly.
Yes. That was a horrible joke.
Yeah, it was.
I believe I'm going to take another dexterity die.
All right, so bumping up to 4.
Yep.
Okay. I think what I'm going to do is... do I go with more attack dice? Should I get really attacky?
Yes.
My defense is also kind of crap, too. I'm wondering if I should boost that up a little bit.
You should be our damage dealer because Duster and Nightshade, we're going to be the tanks. How do you feel about that?
Not bad.
Okay.
As long as you can actually accomplish that.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Okay, so... It's either that. Okay, so I either go with 1 attack to get up to 3 total, or boost up my defense, or I get my dash die which as long as I roll the right result, which is a 5 out of 6 chance, then I get 2 free movement every round.
That could be handy.
Yeah.
But I don't see it being handy every round. I see it being handy every so often.
Okay. So you think attack, huh?
It's up to you, my friend.
I'm doing it.
You pick what you would like.
I'm doing it. Okay, so rolling 2 attack die. And no bones. So we are up to 3.
So I talked you into it, huh?
Sure did.
Good.
Maybe you should get into sales, Mark.
I'm sure I would be.
Okay, so I'm at 4 health. As we enter the recovery phase here, I'm going to heal up to 6.
Okay, and during my recovery phase, I get to roll my flint and tinder die and see how much I get. I got 1. I'm trying to see how much. Let's see, where am I at? I'm at 1, 2, 3 health. So that would mean I would be down an extra. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put that 1 healing on Nightshade.
Okay.
So she will have 3 health. And then I will use my recovery phase to heal myself up all the way to 5.
Got it.
So I have my 5 health, my 3 buff HP, and Nightshade has her 3 health.
Yep, I got all the same.
All right, how much health do you currently have?
I have a total of 6.
And you used your recovery phase to heal up?
I did.
And you have no buff HP, correct?
Correct.
All right, so I am now caught up to where you are on stats and everything, so we're good.
Perfect. Okay, so that is it. Moving on to day 6. Come on.
But I don't want to, I'm scared.
Oh, we got this. Okay, so to recap, since this isn't the typical Gendricks, where we have 10 days to do this, the Age of Tyranny card has made it so that we need to do it within 9 days, and we need 6 progress points to be able to go at them. So we're at 4, so we have to at least do 2 successful encounters to get there. Sound right?
It sounds exactly right. It sounds like we're going to be pushing for time, it sounds like.
Let's see. So I think we're going to get to 6, 7. We're going to get to day 8. And we can go after him as long as we're successful at day 8 here. So we'd have 2 shots as long as everything goes all right.
As long as everything goes all right.
Yep. And Mark.
All right, well, draw a good encounter. Draw one that gives us 2 progression points.
That would be great, actually. Yeah. So this is encounter number 25. Our ducks in a row. The Barrens attract all types of reclusives, wackos, outlaws, and illegal entrepreneurs. Coming across a rickety homestead, it's anyone's guess what you'll find. If an opportunity should arise to gain an advantage in coming battles, well, who's to say what passes as a noble or useful side quest? With said shack just ahead, it looks like we'll have a chance to find out what such an opportunity holds. From a distance, it seems like a harmless farm of sorts, but we Gearlocks know to never trust first impressions, especially this far north. Just one option here.
Okay.
Help a farmer in need kill those rats. Not a very not a very epic task, but no story is complete without a quest to clear out rats in a basement. So this is not a combat encounter. Well,
it isn't, is it?
yeah, I don't know how this is going to work, but the number of rats you must face is your party size plus 1. Roll a d6 for each rat to decide its HP. Place HP stacks on battle mat in melee positions 1 through 4, then ranged. The rats do not move, attack, or take a turn. Alright, so let's do that first. So we've got 3. So I'll roll 1, then you roll 1, then I'll roll the last one?
How about you just go ahead and roll all of them?
That seems less fun, but alright.
Well, I mean, so everybody can see as many dice rolls as possible.
I suppose. I don't know how well... I don't even think that they can see my dice rolls, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
But I'll roll right here so they can see it. Alright, so first one is a 4. So that's going on melee number 1. Second is a 5. That's going on number 2. Third is a 3. Going in number 3. All right. Place gear locks in their starting positions. Party now has 1 round to deal as much damage to as many rats as it can. Treat this as a normal battle. If your party defeats at least all but 1 rat, you succeed. At least all but 1. So we just need to have 1 remaining?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I've got the best attack opportunity.
Yep, roll your initiative die. I got a 3.
I got a 3.
I'm going to go before you.
Okay.
I'm going to go on the melee spot next to the 3 health one.
Do you want to go on the other side just in case?
Yeah, I can. That'll be fine.
Okay.
So then I have to attack. Try to figure out. I have 2 attack dice, so I'm going to roll those 2.
Okay.
And then I don't have any other dice that are, going to be able to do any damage for me or do any good for me. So the third die is going to roll. It's going to be a defense die.
Oh, man.
Even though they're not going to attack, hopefully I'll get a bone. And then I'll roll another shield die or a defense die for the reinforced buckler.
Oh. Okay.
Do you have anything else that you see on my map that will help us out?
I do not. So, there's I suppose there's no way to get Duster out earlier, huh?
Nightshade?
Yeah.
I don't believe so.
I don't think so either.
I have to be wounded for her to come out.
If I were you, I would roll your ferocity and at least see if you can put it in a lock slot and then just exhaust your promise of prey.
Instead of a shield die, I can do that.
Oh, man. You could have used your scrag roots on the last round to not get poisoned, right?
Oh, probably could have. Oh, well, I survived.
Lesson learned.
Okay, so I'll roll 2 attack dice, ferocity die, and the shield die from my reinforced buckler.
Okay.
And my other dexterity, I'm not going to roll another shield die.
Sure.
I don't know why. I might be able to do anything with it, but unless maybe, let's see, what's Cry Wolf do? Cry Wolf, lose 2 HP. No, that doesn't help. Okay. Do you have any way of hitting multiple targets?
I do not think so.
Well, might come down to the game right here then. I really wish this was on video.
This is a big roll.
Yeah, tell me about it. I don't want to do it. Ready?
Yep.
All right, so I rolled 4 bones, but I also got 3 attack.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I got a bone on my defense, bone on my other defense, and then a double bone on my ferocity. And then 3 attack dice. 3 on my attack, so I killed it.
Well, that's awesome. Good job, Mark.
Thank you.
All right.
Now it's your turn. You got to do, what, 4?
I got to do 4 damage, so...
That should be simple.
3 attack die, 1 long sword, and my bleed for my dagger.
Does it have damage? Yeah, it has damage on it too, right?
Yeah.
You're probably going to do like 6.
I did a total of 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, good. That's what we needed.
That's what we needed. Okay, so it says, if you manage to kill all the rats, the farmer is very pleased and gives you a tattered map. Shuffle special encounter Ebonite doorway into your encounter deck. If not already in. But it said if your party defeats at least all but 1 rat, you succeed. So we get our progress point.
Yep.
And we get a training point.
Good. My training point this time is going to be Duster's Dagger.
Oh, I think that's a
Number
very
1.
good call. All right. My training... I think I might, at this point, go with that dash die.
Okay. What number die is that?
That is number 13.
Okay. During the recovery phase, I'm going to roll my flint and tinder. I got a 3 on it. I'm going to give the 3 hit points to Nightshade, who can only take 1 of the 3. So
Okay.
she'll heal back up to full health.
Got it.
And then for my recovery phase, I'm going to go ahead and scout ahead.
Okay.
And get my die out here. I rolled a 1.
Okay, 1 pointer. It is a green. It's a bog pole. It doesn't do any attacks. It just does poison 1. So how does it poison if it does not attack?
Look. It just poisons us.
I see.
It poisons the 2 weakest. It doesn't roll any attack dice. It just has its skill of poisoning 2 of the weakest people on the map.
Okay. Well, you want to keep it or leave it? Or I guess those are the same.
I would like to shuffle it to the back
Sounds good.
because it's a ranged one. That's why I don't want to deal with it.
Okay. Got it.
What are you going to do in your recovery phase?
I might as well scout as well. I rolled a 4, so that's a 5 pointer. And it is a teal. It's a kobold fanatic. He's got hardy and inspire 1.
Inspire moves the next baddie behind them on the initiative track up 1 position.
And hardy means that he can only take 1 damage per attack.
Yeah, every round you only take 1 damage.
We'll cycle him to the bottom.
Okay.
That Hardy is not great.
Yeah. Not a bad choice to cycle them back to the back, I don't think.
Good. Okay. Day 6 complete. And we're up to 5 progress points. Moving on to day 7. Okay. This is encounter number 22. Dissension in the ranks. It's a 40 days encounter. So it's come to this. A day of bickering and boasting about who's the strongest in the party seems destined to end with all of us black and blue. Fighting each other seems counterintuitive, but the arguing is insufferable. Someone's going to get hurt, but at least we'll know the answer once and for all. Or at least until tomorrow, when the excuses start and the debate is renewed. Another only option.
Oh, man, come on.
Only one will survive until tomorrow. Each gearlock gains full HP and then rolls for any. Ties have a roll-off. Using any initiative order, place each gearlock on any position on battle mat. Gearlocks each all consider the other units as baddies for the purposes of this battle. Consumable dice and loot cannot be used, nor can you unlock your innate +1. Gearlocks cannot lose HP in round 1. So the last gearlock standing earns 3 training points. Second earns 2 training points. Third earns 1. Fourth gets a loot. The encounter is a success. Or the encounter success is achieved no matter what the outcome.
You ready to throw down, bro?
You're going down, man. So, initiative.
You realize this is a 2v1 fight, right?
I do. We'll just have to see what happens. I got initiative 5.
6. Oh, wait, wrong die. Here's my die. 5.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, so
what'd you get?
I got a 5.
All right, roll again. I got a 3.
I got a 3.
No way.
Yeah.
5.
3.
All right.
Where are you going to go?
I don't know. We can go anywhere we want, right? I mean, it doesn't matter. We might as well start next to each other.
Okay.
I'm going to start in purple melee.
And yeah, there's no way I'm using up all my sling stones for this. As much as I'd love to just dominate you.
You can't use consumables, can you?
Oh, you're right. This is interesting.
Now I can't help you roll dice, and you can't help me roll dice.
No. Yeah, and since you're there, I can't get far enough away from you. But you know what? I will go here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to activate that. My shield on my lucky.
Shield on your lucky?
Yep.
Okay.
Why?
No, I'm allowed to make fun of you. I'm taunting you just like we would be in our party.
Oh, can it? Okay, fine. I'll go extra attack.
It's not going to matter. Extra attack, huh?
Yep.
Okay. And you went here. And you're innate +1, right?
I am.
I'm not. All right, cool. You ready?
I'm ready, man.
All right, so and it says you cannot lose damage on your first turn, right?
Right. Which is kind of a bummer.
Sort of.
Now, you can still try to go for your ferocity, by the way.
Yes, I can. I will probably be rolling that at some point, but I would rather get 3 skill points instead of 2. And for today, I can be the strongest gearlock in our party.
Yeah. The fact that this is going up on video, this is a much bigger deal to lose.
You better believe it. It's bragging rights.
Mm-hmm.
It said what? It says you can't use loot either, right?
Right.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll roll 1 defense die. I will roll. Let's see. I have 2 attack dice. That gives me 3 of my 4. I'm trying to see what my scrag route does, if I have to leave that up there in my lock slot or not.
Pretty sure you do.
Roll this skill when acquired, place in a lock slot, reduced by 1 each time an effect die we place on you. Exhaust when the die reaches 0. Yep, it has to be up there. Okay. So now I need to decide if having my wolf do times 2 damage to you is more important than training the wolf. I think training the wolf is more important. So I'll roll defense die and my wolf training die.
Okay.
And I'm not moving closer to you. These are just the 2 dice I'm going to roll.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right. I rolled 1 shield, and I missed my training dice.
Okay.
So I just gained a 1 shield, and I'm done.
All right. Sounds good. I am going to move down 1. I'm going to roll my dash, my defense, and I'll roll my Wildborn just to see if I can get bones, and I'll roll 1 attack die. Oh my gosh. There we go. Okay, so I got my +2 movement.
It goes in your active slot or your...
That goes in... Slot. Thought it was active slot. Yep. Okay. Wildborn, I didn't get anything. I did get a shield.
1 shield?
Yep. And then 1 on the attack die, which does nothing.
Okay. Looking at what your little... So you have +2 movement every time?
Yes, that do not cost dex.
Okay. So now it's my turn. Right?
Yep.
Round 2. I'm not hurt, so what's her name's not going to come into the map yet. Nightshade.
Yep.
So I'm going to roll my training die for her. I'm going to move down 1 for 1 dexterity. left one, so I'm catty-cornered from you right now.
Okay.
So there's 2 of my dexterity. I will roll the ferocity die to train Nightshade, and I will also re-roll the active shield die that I have.
Gotcha.
All right, let's see what I get here. All right, I got the 1 shield back, and I was able to train my wolf finally.
Oh, very cool.
So I will exchange that out for my die number 14 and exhaust that ×2 die.
Excellent. All right, and that's it?
That's it.
Okay. Then I'm going to move up 1 for a free move.
Okay.
I'm going to roll 3 attack die, my long blade, and my dagger.
Yeah. Okay.
Good luck, my friend.
Thank you.
This is awesome. So I got 2 attack on 1 die, 1 attack on another die, another attack on another, so we're at 4.
Okay.
I got 1 on my long blade for 5.
Okay.
I got 2 plus a bleed, so we're at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then with my lucky die, since I rolled no bones, that's a +1, so that's 8.
Sweet, you one-shotted me.
Yeah. No. Well, it depends on if you want to burn up your buff HP.
I have to.
Well, you have a shield.
Right. I have 5 hit points myself. And then 3 buff HP. And you said you did 8?
Yeah. So I take you down to 1 health.
I'll leave myself with 1 health.
But what's awesome about it is that you'll bleed out on your next turn.
Right, that's fine. Right at the beginning of my turn?
Let's see. Well, the round is technically over, so Nightshade would come out.
Yep.
Which I think that means that you can... Yeah, you can attack with him, and I think you can burn up your skill point right now on his turn, right? Or her turn, right?
Right. Let me see here. She comes in with 4 health. And I'm at 1 health. And I'm probably going to bleed to death, but that's cool. So she has... I'm going to use her skill die to raise her killer instinct die up 1. I think it just gives her lashback 2 now instead of lashback 1, if I remember right.
Correct.
Yeah, looks like that would be it. Okay. Trying to see. So that training die is done and gone. And then her 2 attack dice is all she has, right?
Well, I don't think you can get to me, bro.
What do you mean?
Well, Nightshade has to be placed on the space to the right of you because I'm to the left of you. And then...
It has to come in on a melee spot?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Let me read that.
Let's check to make
Let
sure.
me read that real quick. If Duster has... hold on, let me read here. Nightshade enters a battle mat
Oh, here we go.
Top of the initiative meter. If Duster has less than
It's above that.
Full HP.
Under best friends, it says Nightshade is treated as an ally, a melee unit.
Right, melee unit, but doesn't. It's just that's the type of attacks I do as a melee unit. It says above that, Duster and Nightshade both use melee attack form. So then, but by saying it again would mean that it's a melee unit then.
Okay.
Is that what you're saying?
I think so. Because, the only thing that modifies you as Duster being able to come in on a non-melee spot is your innate ability.
Right.
But it doesn't say it about Nightshade.
Okay, so that means she would have to start behind me then. She can't start on a yellow spot then.
I'm pretty sure she can't. Like if
and that's really we're arguing something that doesn't really matter, or discussing something that doesn't matter because she's not going to be able to do 6 damage to you.
That's true. It's not because I want to win.
No, it's fine. It doesn't matter to me. I'm happy I got to train her. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Because I get 3 training points that way, and you get 3 training points, so I'm fine with it. So we're really tied.
That is true. If anybody wants to correct us on that, let us know. That'd be great. But yes.
Right, so I'll just have her go there. And then on my turn, I'll bleed out and die before I get to attack.
Yep.
And then that'll be it.
That's it, man.
Or now, do you have to kill?
No, because it's an ally.
As well.
It's an ally, so once you die, I think it's dead. But I don't know. I couldn't say for 100% certainty there.
All right, we'll have to look that up in the book, in between videos or something.
Okay.
All right, cool. So you get 3 training points, and I get 2 training points. I am going to take die number 6 and die number 7.
Okay.
My throwing knives and my vibroblade.
Awesome. Okay, so dash is done. That's done. Three training points, huh? I'm not super pumped about the next die in my sword dancer. It's tumble. It would allow me to move up 1 spot on the initiative meter at the end of the round.
I mean, that might be helpful. And you have to get it to get to sidestep and deja vu, which I don't know what those 2 are.
Sidestep allows me to parry an attack once. So, yeah, when a baddie attacks and or uses a skill, you may avoid it. Which is pretty sweet.
That sounds nice.
Yeah. And then deja vu, if I roll the proper side, it can give me another turn immediately after. Which is pretty sweet.
Right, so in order to get to the Tootsie Roll at the center of that Tootsie Pop, you gotta go through the tumble.
I wonder if I should just burn all 3 training points to get that whole track done.
I did that with my assassin track. Used my 2 training points to get my throwing knives and my vibroblade.
You did. All right, Mr. Salesman, you got me. I'm doing it.
Nice.
Okay, got all 3.
Okay.
So that I don't know that this counts as a progress. Oh, no, it does. There's a progress point in the bottom. All right, so recovery.
You took 14, 15, and 16, right?
I did, yep.
Okay. For my recovery phase, I'm going to roll my flint and tinder. I got a 1, so I'll take that health back for myself because Nightshade wasn't hurt. Do you want this fortunate discovery?
Let's see. The Scrambler won't really... That's for Trove Loot only. The gem decoy is kind of interesting. Basically, it's like a one-use thing, and depending on what number side I get, either a 1, 5, or a 20, I can throw it out on the map adjacent to a baddie of that proper point or less, and it will force that baddie to move to that space. So it's like it gets distracted. It's like, ooh, a gem. So we could kind of use it as a way to avoid an attack.
Okay.
That's how that works.
My blade dip is basically adding poison to my attacks if I don't roll bones when I attack.
If you don't roll bones. Okay.
So what do you think is better?
You doing a little poison or me distracting a baddie for 1 round?
Right.
I might actually lean towards your poison.
Okay. I will go ahead and... Because once I use this fortunate discovery, I have to roll the die immediately.
Okay.
And put it in my lock spot.
Okay.
So I will use up both of my lock spots. So then if I try to use my ferocity die or my promise of prey die, I would have to use them as instants. So I wouldn't be able to have one of them locked and ready for the next battle.
Oh, well then maybe I should take it. Because I think your ferocity is pretty important. I guess we only have, potentially 2 more rounds to go here. Well, no, we just finished day 7, so we could actually go after the Tyrant right now if we wanted to.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 progress, right?
Yep.
And that was just finishing day 7.
Yep.
So this will be day 8.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a total of 9 days to do it, so I would say we'd have to go after him right now.
Okay.
So if we're going to do that, then I'm going to go ahead and use my fortunate discovery for my poisons.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so I'll put that there. I will get my die number 8. I'll roll that right now immediately when I receive it.
Okay.
I got a 2.
Awesome.
So I'll be able to do 2 things of poison.
That's great.
Basically how it works is, depending on how many attack dice I roll, if I don't roll any bones on my attack dice, that'll be how many rounds of poison that creature gets, and I can do that twice.
Sweet.
So since I have 2 attack dice that I can roll, if I roll both attack dice and don't get any poison, I'll add 2 rounds of poison. I can do that a total of twice.
Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, I love it. So are you going to recover the rest of your health?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I'm going to recover all my health.
Okay. And I might as well scout the area, since you did a total of 0 damage to me.
Yeah, I was more worried about training my people than doing damage to you.
I know, that was obvious with your ferocity rolls. Okay, so here we've got a 40 days monster. It's a bog ribbits. It's green. It's got secrete.
Did you get what number did you get? I'm sorry.
Oh, number 1.
It's green.
Yep. The bog ribbits. It's got secrete 1, poison 1, and just 3 health. It's ranged, so it'll target one of us. I'm fine cycling that if you'd like.
Yeah. Let's do that. You said it had poison?
Poison and secrete.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Okay. So I think that's it, and we're moving on to day 8 and going up against Gendricks here. You ready for this?
I'm born ready. Let's do this.
All right. Ready to torch his own kind if it gives him an edge in battle, Gendricks is well known throughout the region as a ruthless and dangerous leader. His lair is said to contain mysterious pillars controlled by his staff, but no creature has lived long enough to confirm this legend. The Statue of Scales. BQ equals baddie points. Add a 1 point kobold baddie on top of BQ. Add Gendricks on top of BQ. Okay, so we're at 8, so it's going to be 16. So 3 5s and a 1, which goes underneath the 5s. Then we need to find a 1 point kobold.
So just flip over 1 pointers until you find a kobold.
Oh, is that how that works? Okay.
Yep.
And do these get discarded, or do they just go back on the stack?
They'll get discarded.
Okay. So I got a kobold green thumb. It's a teal.
Okay.
So he's going on top, and Gendricks on top of him.
Holy cow, he has 9 health.
Does he really? Wow. And he's hardy. Hot dang. He's going to be attacking us each stinking round. Both of us.
Both of us.
That's not great.
No, that's not great at all.
Okay. Let's read it here. So, Tyrant skills, hardy. Any turn Gendricks takes damage, the total is reduced to 1. And limit, Gendricks' target immediately removes a stat die from their gearlock mat for the remainder of this battle. If health or defense stat dice are removed, adjust HP/active defense to reflect the new max. So every time he targets us for an attack, we have to do that?
Yep.
That's awful.
Yes, it is.
I wish I would have put another one into defense.
Yeah, same here.
Okay. Wow. So it seems like we just have to burn him down big time.
Yeah, if we can.
Okay, well let's bring him on out. So he's going on lane 1. And oh, he's ranged and will attack both of us?
Yep.
Jeez.
Doesn't seem right, does it?
No. All right. Second is the 1-pointer kobold.
Okay.
And he's got 3 health. And his melee. Okay, the third is a 5-point teal. It's a dragon delinquent.
That's our third one?
Yep. With plenty of health. 7.
Oh, that's range as well. That's great.
Yeah, he's got initiative of 6. And our next one is a blue 5-pointer, and it is an orc skullbreaker. 5 health.
Well, this isn't good.
Wow. Okay. So what does his die look like? This is the kind of like light blue color.
Yeah. Whenever he attacks someone, I'll have you roll it so that everyone on film can see what you roll for the Tyrant then.
Okay. And he's got hardy? Like, he's going to take away all of our skill die.
Oh, yeah. Very easily. Very quickly.
Like, I almost feel like maybe we shouldn't go after him. Because if we do, everybody else is just going to beat down on us for like 4 rounds before we can take him out.
Yeah, not sure. So what needs to happen is we need to go before him. You need to be able to put your bleed on him, so every time he goes, he loses the health.
Yep.
We each need to be able to hit him every time. So every round he'll lose 3 health, so then he's only on the board for 3 rounds. So that's 3 of our total of 5 skill dice. Well, no, he'll hit both of us, so we'll lose all of our skill dice.
Right.
But we'll win.
Now, what is the winning? Is it we just have to defeat him and that's it?
Yes, if we defeat the Tyrant that is on the map, we win.
Okay. So I can do a bleed, you can do a poison.
Right. I don't remember if the baddie for some reason is immune to poison, it'll have it on his chip, right?
You know, I don't know.
I don't remember either. Let me see what I can find.
It doesn't say that he is, unless the rules specify that all tyrants are immune to certain things.
That I'm not sure about. I'm just looking through my other Tyrant chips to see if they have... Well, none of them have any kind of symbol on them that would say that they would be immune to anything. So it would just have to be like in the rule book or something. I'm not sure if you can poison them or not.
I don't know why you wouldn't be able to.
It's probably just another game that's confusing me that I've played before. So
Okay. I mean, yeah. So that would mean that every round we can do 4 damage.
yeah.
So at the start of the 3rd round, as long as we can successfully bleed and poison him, he will die.
Right. So you would end up with 1 skill die left, and I would have lost both of mine.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care about our skill dice. I just want to win the encounter.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Okay. Then let's roll our any die and hope for the best here.
I got a 6.
I got a 3.
What?
Yep.
Hope for the best. Did you not say best?
That stinks.
Well, I'm going to go first.
All right, where are you going to place yourself?
On the purple ranged, I think, is where I have to go, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, that's where I'm going to go.
And I'm going on the melee space just below the blue melee space.
Okay. We have the Dragon Delinquent.
Yep.
He has engulf. So when he hits the weakest, which is me right now, it'll also do damage to the 2 squares that are adjacent to me.
Well, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, let me read what engulf does here. Engulf, it says, add damage rolled by this unit, all damage, rolled by this unit hits all adjacent units to target, including itself, as well as triggers reactions and skills if applicable.
Well, that's going to help us take him down even further.
Yes, it will.
Sweet.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is... I can only do 1 damage to him, right?
Yeah, he's got hardy.
What says, right?
Yep.
So do you think it's smarter to roll 1 attack dice? Be less chance to roll bones, right? So that my poison will activate.
But only for 1 round?
I'll have to use my poison twice.
I mean, the chances of... It's your call, bro.
I'm going to use 1 attack die.
Okay.
Then I'm going to use my throwing knives. I think I'm going to have my throwing knives hit the hardy character below me. So maybe I can end up having 2 characters die.
That would be cool. Yeah, from the engulf.
Right, but I know something will take its spot, which should be a 5-pointer instead of a 1-pointer.
Oh, then maybe you don't want to do that, because he's only rolling 1 attack.
Yeah. Alright, I won't do that then.
Okay.
Let me ask you this.
Okay.
Will my Scrag Root negate his get rid of my skill die?
Oh, it says see back for details. Roll this. Okay. I don't think so. It's only when an effect die would be placed on you.
Okay. All right, so here's my 4 dice that I'm going to roll.
Okay.
I'm going to roll 1 attack die.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also going to roll my bleed die just in case, so we have 2 chances to make him bleed.
Okay.
I'm also going to roll my throwing knives, and throwing knives will hit the dragon delinquent.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 3. Then my 4th die is going to be a shield or a defense die. And then I get an extra defense die to roll for my reinforced buckler.
Sweet.
So I'm going to roll these 5 dice. We'll see what happens.
All right.
All right. So I am making him bleed.
Awesome.
I have 1 shield. My throwing daggers are bones. So I'm going to put my bones back into a slot so I can roll it again later.
Okay.
And then my other defense die is a bone, and I have 1 attack damage.
Excellent. So how many total bones do you have? 1?
I have 1 bone.
Okay.
1 that I kept.
1 bone, 1 shield, and a bleed.
Yeah, and I did 1 damage, so he should be at 8 health.
Got it. All right, turn over. Dragon Delinquent going next, targeting you. So he's going to roll 2 attack, 2 defense, and we're hoping for no bones.
Bones weakens me. What's that do?
You'll get -2 dex.
Really?
Yep. So
that is a nasty guy.
Yeah. He did get a bone on his attack die, so he rolled 1 total attack against you.
Okay.
Which means that it also does 1 damage to Gendricks and 1 damage to the kobold.
Right. And I'm going to take the damage and not use my shield.
Okay.
So that hopefully the wolf will come out.
Ah. And he did roll a 1 on both of his shields. On his defense die.
1. So he has 2 shields total.
He does, yep. And you are at...
And then I get the little hand symbol on me, is that right? For 2?
Yep, exactly.
Alright, hand 2. Alright.
Okay.
So he's done.
Yep, he's done. Now Gendricks is going to go. So he's got a bleed, so he'll take 1. Wait, did you successfully poison him as well?
Yes, I poisoned him as well.
Sweet. So we'll downtick your blade. He got a poison for 1, so yeah, he gets an extra damage for that. So I have him now at 6. Okay. So I think we'll start with the attack on you, which will be 3 attack die.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
I'm holding.
We may have looked at this wrong. Hardy says, any turn this unit takes damage to its HP, including true damage, total is reduced to 1.
Oh, so poison and a bleed doesn't matter.
I guess not.
I see. Okay, so then he's at 7 health.
I have him at 6. Let's see. I did a damage to him with my attack.
Yep.
The Engulfer, the dragon, did 1 damage to him on his attack, right?
Yep.
And then he bleeds for another damage.
Yep.
So that's 3. So he should be at 6.
I guess you're right. I must have missed one somewhere. Unless I just counted this wrong. Okay, no. We're at 6.
Yep. And unfortunately, I wasted a poison. That's all right.
Yeah, good to know. But, all right, so then... Now, here's a question. Since he's targeting both of us, are we rolling his Tyrant die twice, or is that just once? I would think it's just once.
What's his Tyrant die do again?
There's 2 different options on here. It's either going to activate an orb or a charred mander. Gendricks fireballs the weakest kobold baddie for 1 damage. The kobold immediately moves adjacent to the closest opposing unit and deals 2 damage to it.
Okay.
And
I'm assuming he rolls his die once.
Yeah, I think so too. Okay, so I'll roll his die plus 3 attack die and 2 defense die.
Right. And this attack goes towards both of us simultaneously.
I thought we had to roll the attack dice separately.
So he attacks you differently than he attacks me?
I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong. How about I'll roll this? Do you have the rulebook handy? You want to look it up quick?
I can get it, yes. Give me a moment.
Okay. I'll roll. Alright. So we got the orb with a 1. 3 damage. And 2 bones on his defense. So the orb says, activate orb. Place this die in 4 HP, and in our case, because of that encounter card, it will be 3, on baddie lane, and then the die roll number. So it's going to be on 1. Range position. Oh, actually, so since it can't be in that one, it'll go to 2, then 3, then 4. If all 4 positions in that lane are filled, orb is not activated. While orb is on battle mat, for each bones a gearlock rolls, deal 1 damage to that gearlock. Ooh. You back?
I am. I'm currently looking that up.
Let's see what I can find too. Yeah, if baddie has multiple targets, these dice are rolled separately for each. It's on page 15 under attack.
9 targets, is that where you see it? Or attack? Oh, okay. Got it.
Alright, so here's what happened. I rolled a 1 with the circle, like the globe looking type of deal. So, an orb is coming out at 4 HP, but it actually drops down to 3 because of our encounter card.
Okay.
It should go in ranged lane 1, but lanes 1, 2, and 3 are occupied, so it's going into ranged lane 4.
Okay.
And basically, this thing is going to do, for each bones a gearlock rolls, deal 1 damage to that gearlock.
Well, that's no fun.
Yeah, it's not great. And as for the attack, he did 3 damage to you.
Okay. I'll use 1 shield and take 2 damage.
Okay. And then on his defense, he rolled 2 bones. So that hits you with limit. So which skill die would you like to get rid of?
Oh, so that attack was on me only, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, and actually the bones on limit, I mean, those can happen from their defense die, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
So then how does it apply to both? Like, does limit then apply to both of us?
Well, if we're doing attacks separately, then I'll roll my attacks against you.
Yeah, but the bones came from the defense die.
Right.
So I think limit must apply to both of us.
Or it's only applied by attack dice.
I don't think so. That'd be bizarre.
Yeah, I mean, we would just have to decide and go with it, then ask in the Facebook group what the rules clarification is, because Josh and Adam are usually on there. Gilly's on there some too. He'll
be
able to tell us the correction.
The rule book specifically states that the bones shown on the baddie chip from all of its... Well, no. They trigger... from all its attack and defense dice combined this turn.
Okay.
So I think since he rolled bones on his defense, it applies.
Okay, so it applies to both of us?
I think so. I guess there's a chance that like if we only rolled one bone, then it would only apply to the first attack, but maybe not the second. But in this case, he rolled 2 bones anyway, so I think it's safe to say that we both get hit.
I would assume that if it's hitting me, it's also going to hit you.
I think so too.
So let me ask this: what if when I roll his attack, he rolls another bone?
I don't think it matters because I think the bones abilities only get triggered one time.
Okay. I'm going to lose my dexterity die.
Okay.
What are you losing?
Man. Probably my... my attack die. Oh, I forgot to do my luck. Should have done that. Doing defense.
Defense. Okay, so he's done now, right?
Yep. Oh, he's got to attack
Purple
me.
will go.
You got to roll your attack against me.
3 dice, right?
Yep.
2 damage.
Oh, awesome. All right, that was very good.
Now purple will go. Purple will slide down 1.
No, he's going to attack you.
Why wouldn't he go after the strongest if he can get to you?
The target only matters if there's a tie with proximity. It's always proximity first with melee.
Okay. Go ahead and attack me then.
All right.
You get a 2, I'm dead.
It's a 1.
Okay, so he's done now, right?
Yep. Now green.
So now green will go.
He can't get to you, so he's going to go to me. And so he's got Taunt and Callous. I don't know what Callous is.
Can only lose HP from damage dealt by attack dice.
All right.
So he'll attack you with 2 attack dice. He got 1 damage.
Okay. Not horrible.
So you've lost a total of 3. So you're at 3 health?
I'm at 3, yep. He's got taunt. This is not looking great, dude.
Not at all. So you're taunted by him right now, right?
I am, but I believe I can move out of the way.
Taunt says adjacent opponent unit must attack this unit.
But I get to move.
But it says adjacent opponents must attack this unit. Place taunt effect dice on this unit until the start of its next turn. So you're saying that you can just move and not be adjacent?
Well, actually, I mean, I don't know. The way that taunt would work in like a different RPG type of game would be that it's gonna force you to attack them.
Right, that's how I see it.
But there's one of two ways that this could work. One is that, you know, if the monsters were like this, and I really wanted to attack this guy,
right,
I couldn't. I'd have to attack him.
Right.
Or it could work where, you know, adjacent people have to attack it, but I do have some decks to move. So I moved out of the way.
I understand that.
Yeah.
So we have to decide how the rule is being specified to us. Is Taunt saying that you are still allowed to move and get out of the way and not attack him? Or is Taunt saying that you're here, you have to attack me?
Yeah, that I don't know. But that decision could very well make or break our victory here.
Right. Another thing that I should have done is when he put his weaken on me, I should have ticked down my scrag roots.
Do you want to just do that?
Not lose that too. Yes, please.
Okay. Okay. Do you have your phone or iPad available where you could search that quick? It's such an important decision here.
Where do you want me to search this?
Google. Just something like too many bones, taunt, can you move away, or something like that.
All right, let's see. There's a question in the Too Many Bones forum here on BGG that says, how does taunt work?
Give it a try.
It only applies if you attack while adjacent to the enemy. If you move away and attack a different enemy, or choose to not attack at all. If you are standing next to 2 taunting enemies, you have to attack one of the 2. So there, one of the individuals, who I don't believe is official, said that you can move away and attack a different enemy.
Okay.
And then another person here says, taunt only works on adjacent units. If you move away and are no longer adjacent to the taunting enemy, you are no longer affected by the taunt skill. So there are 2 different people that answered the question the same way as you saw it.
Okay, yep. Yeah, the reason that I think that is that the moving away ability, that seems something that if you weren't able to do that, I feel like they would have written it in the description of the skill, because it's just so obvious of an option that you could use to get out of it.
Right. Yeah. I would assume that you are able to move, I guess, because that is the battle map is so small, for one. Movement is not a given stat that you have. You have to use up dexterity, which takes away from attacking or defending yourself.
Right.
So it's not you can just freely move away and still do your maximum abilities.
Yep.
See what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, we'll play it that way. And again, if anybody sees this and realizes that we did it wrong, please let us know in the comments. And I will also reach out to the community forum on Facebook and Adam and Josh as well and see what they say.
Okay, that sounds good. All right. So then, my turn, man. This is tough, especially with that pillar there, because I was actually really hoping to roll some bones to use my 2-bone backup plan, which allows me to heal 2. But that would just completely negate that because 2 bones would damage me for 2.
Uh-huh.
And that sucks. So, man. Well, I feel like I need to... Oh, here's another problem. If I move up 1, the orc is going to move right below me. And he's got taunt at all times.
Yep.
So I'd have to move 1 away and then use sling stones, I suppose.
You can move down 1 now and use sling stones.
Right here?
Yeah, if you move down 1, use sling stones and hit him, then Nightshade is going to come out this turn. She can start in that spot that you're currently, that would be currently above you.
Ooh.
Step up, do a damage, have me do a damage, have Engulf do a damage, and have Bleed do a damage. How many damage is that?
Man, I wasn't counting. So, Nightshade for 1.
4, I think.
You'll do 1. Then the Bleed would do 1. Well, Engulf would do 1. And the Bleed would do 1, so that's 5 damage.
I think you mentioned Bleed twice.
Okay, Nightshade. Then you.
Yep.
Then Engulf.
Yep.
Then Bleed.
Yep.
So that's 4 damage.
Yep. But then also you at the end of this round would make it 5 damage. So he'd have 1 life left.
Oh my gosh.
So you would have to survive a blue attack, a green attack, or I'm sorry, a blue attack, a purple attack, a green attack.
Not necessarily, because Nightshade will be out.
Yeah.
Nightshade is going to be out.
No, you just said in our duel that if I die, Nightshade goes away.
Oh, crap. Well, oh, yeah. Man. Maybe you should Google that now, too. Oh, wait a second. I've got a couple of items here.
Oh, yeah.
I've got Zelfie Seeds. I can heal you for 2 HP. Well, that's maybe all I've got.
Yeah. Hey, it's better than nothing.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go ahead and use that right now.
Should that be healing you, though?
Oh, man. 2? That's such a good question, because having Nightshade out there, if you can somehow survive...
I also have my He Ain't Death.
Oh, feign
skill,
death.
How do you say it?
Feign.
Feign. Okay.
Yep.
Apologize for saying that incorrectly.
Oh, it's fine.
Feign death says on it. The next time you were to lose your last health point, instead set your health point to 2 and place an untargetable die on yourself. So that'll be one of the dice that I will roll on my turn.
Yeah, that'd be pretty awesome. And actually, I'm wondering if, well, man, does that change if we try to heal you or not?
No. You try to heal yourself.
Well, no, I think I should still heal you, because if you roll any bones, you're dead. Because of that pillar.
Okay, you can heal me then.
I think it has to be you. I think that's the safest bet.
Okay, you heal?
I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but...
we'll find out, I guess.
Okay, I'm healing you, man, for 2.
Okay, healed for 2. Done. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay, so I did that. What does this thing do again? Oh, that's not for this. Okay, then, yeah, I will do... I'm going to do my long blade with a sling stone, which will basically be a guaranteed hit, because this one can't miss.
Which one?
The long blade.
I believe your sling stones can only work with regular attack dice.
Is that a fact? Okay.
I believe so.
Then I'll roll 1 attack die. Man, I really want to roll this sidestep die, but there are 3 chances that I would get 3 bones.
Ouch.
So I don't think I even can.
I don't think you should.
Yeah.
How about deja vu?
Yeah, there's...
No, that's 4 chances to get a bone. That's bad.
But it's only 1 bone, but it would allow me to take another turn.
Man, that's gambling big time. I like it.
It is. I'm definitely going to roll my Wildborn, because it's possible I could get rid of the Dragon Delinquent.
We want to keep the Dragon Delinquent.
Crap, you're right.
You could get rid of the guy who keeps taunting you.
I could. Another guy will come out. I mean, that could be possibly even worse.
It could be.
So maybe I shouldn't. Ah, this is tough. Yeah, I don't want to roll my tumble either, because that could result as in 2 bones.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess I might as well use my dash. That's got a bones option. Oh, son of a gun, man. This is nasty. I wish that pillar was gone.
Yeah, yeah, me too.
That would be huge. I mean, I could potentially kill it, but then I wouldn't be putting a damage onto Gendricks.
You need to damage him.
Yeah. Ugh.
So one of your dice of your 5 has to be a regular attack die.
Yep, it's 1 attack die with 1 sling stone.
Yep, and then another die you're going to use for sure is going to be a defense die, right? Or not?
Well, I mean, I could. It's got 2 bones chances.
Yeah.
But the defense would be nice. If I can get it. Okay, I'm not rolling my dash just because that could be a bones. Oh man.
Are you just gonna roll one attack die then?
Yeah.
No defense.
Okay, I'll do a defense. We'll take the gamble.
No,
on
I'm
that one.
asking. Whoa. I'm not selling the defense die.
I mean,
asking.
If I can get the defense, it would be fantastic. It'd be very helpful.
But you have 3 health, so you don't want to take a chance about taking a damage for no reason, right?
Correct.
Okay. So then do you roll 2 attack dice? In case one of them is a bone? Because that would be worst case scenario. You roll a bone, you take a damage and he doesn't.
Yeah. Does that mean I'd have to use up 2 of my sling stones? I think it would.
Yes, you would.
Oof. Yeah, now I'm really questioning the whole deja vu thing.
You think you should use it?
It's only a 1/3 chance that it would work.
Right.
2/3 chance I would take a damage.
Yep.
I kind of feel
but
like
if
I
you,
shouldn't.
I mean, I don't see any reason why you shouldn't, I guess. Because odds are that gorilla or the orc Skullbreaker is going to kill you on his turn anyway. If Gendricks doesn't do it before that.
Yeah. So you think I should go for it, huh?
Well, here's how I see it.
Okay.
You don't do it. You do your 1 damage to him right now. He's down to 5 health.
Yep.
All right. Then let's say everything goes according to plan. I do a damage to him with Nightshade, and then I do a damage out to him with Duster, and then the Dragon Delinquent goes and does damage to him, and then he takes a damage when he goes and does bleed. When he goes, he's going to attack you and me both with 3 attack dice.
Yep.
Odds are, with you having only 3 life at this point, let's say you're down to 1 life at the end, because you only take 2 out of 3.
Mm-hmm.
Then blue is done, so then purple will go. Purple will attack me or the wolf, and then green will go. He'll slide down and roll 2 attack dice on you. And if you only take 2 of those attack dice, or take 1 of those 2, that's 3 damage. And then you're down to 1 health because you have your 1 shield left. That's if everything goes like minimum. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think you've got to risk it now to try to take him out. I think. What do you think?
Yeah, this sidestep would be amazing. I could completely avoid the next attack on me.
That's 50-50. That's a better odds.
It is, but it's 50-50 instant death.
Well, it's instant life or instant death. One of the two.
Oh, man, dude.
I think out of those 2 skills, Deja Vu is a better option.
All right, so I'm going to roll... Okay. I'm actually going to move to this bottom corner.
All right, so you move 2 dexterity to the bottom corner.
Yep. And then I'm going to roll 1 attack die.
Okay.
1 defense die.
Okay.
And Deja Vu.
And the Deja Vu.
Yep.
Come on, buddy. Good luck.
Wow. I did
3 bones and you're dead.
I did 1 attack.
So you hit him.
I hit him, but I got
Okay.
two bones on the others.
Ouch.
Yep. However, since I take 2 damage,
Yep.
but since I was able to get 2 bones, I will spend those 2 bones to revitalize and get 2 health back.
Okay. So you've used up your Deja Vu die now.
Yep.
Okay. And your Sling Stone's got down to 2.
Yep.
Okay. So you're done.
I'm
At the
done.
end of the turn, Nightshade comes in to help.
Yep.
So she'll go where you previously were standing.
Exactly.
We'll go to round 2. It'll be Nightshade's turn.
Yep.
Nightshade will move up 1. Nightshade will attack the Tyrant. I'm just looking to see what 2 attack dice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to have to say that the pillar also affects her on bones as well.
It says only Gearlock rolls.
Okay, so no allies.
For
That's good.
each bones a Gearlock rolls, deal 1 damage to that Gearlock.
All right, so not our allies. That's good. So she'll attack there. She did 2 damage, but he'll only take 1.
Okay.
So he's down.
Down to
Now it's
4.
my turn to go. My turn. I'm going to roll the attack die. My how do you say it? Fiane?
Feign.
Feign. Feign death. Actually, yeah. Those 2 dice. Do I want to roll anything else? Let me ask this. My shield says add 1 defense die to your roll each turn. Does not cost dex. Does that mean I have to, or is it a may thing?
That's a good question. Boy, I don't know.
I would think using an item would be a may.
Yeah.
I don't think they would force you.
I'd
Even
agree.
though typically a defense die is beneficial.
Right. I'll agree with you on that one. It is an item, so you'd be able to choose if you want to use it.
Okay, so trying to figure out if there's anything else that I can do. I'm going to try and train my wolf as well.
Okay.
Yeah, might as well. Alright, so those are the 3 dice I'm going to use. Attack die, feign death, and ferocity.
Now, Ferocity has a lot of bones on it, dude.
Does it? Oh. Oh, yeah, it does. I might not want to do that, huh?
Yeah, I think you should not.
Okay, so I'll just roll these 2 dice then.
Okay.
Alright, so feign death and a regular attack die. Attacking the Tyrant. Alright, so I did 1 damage to the Tyrant.
Awesome.
Still going according to plan. And then I got 2 health.
2 health?
Yes, a heal of 2, which I'm only down 1 hit point.
Oh, yeah.
I think I still have to take it, though. and not try to re-roll it for feigned death.
Yeah, I think you're better off taking it, unfortunately.
Alright, so I'll take the 1 health from it.
Take the 1 health?
Well, I'm only down by 1 health, so I can only go up to 5.
Oh,
I am down more than that.
Yeah, you're down.
I should take both of them.
2, so...
Alright, so I'm at 5 health again.
Okay, gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Okay, so yellow.
Dang, he's going to go after...
Yellow, unfortunately, is not going to play nice for us. It's going to attack you only.
Oh, no. That ended up not... I didn't even think about Engulf and how that was going to work.
No, me neither.
I'm probably going down here.
You probably are, but the rest of us might live long enough to win.
I'm fine with that. If I have to meat shield this attack, that's okay.
Alright, so it is going to engulf you with 2 attack dice. On your last roll, when you rolled, did you roll any? Yeah, you rolled 2 bones, didn't you?
Yes.
So you don't have a shield from your lucky die.
Or no, it was 2 bones on Gendricks. The dragon has 2 shields on him.
Yeah, I'm just saying, when you rolled as Nugget, you got 2 bones, so you did 2 damage to yourself and healed yourself. So your lucky die didn't give you a shield.
Oh, correct. Yes, you're exactly right.
So this dragon, delinquent, is going to roll 2 attack dice on you. You ready?
I'm ready.
It did 3 damage.
Oh, man. I am out of the fight. Okay.
Alright, so blue will go. He'll take a damage for the bleed.
Yep.
And then he is going to attack both my wolf and him, and Duster.
Yes, he will. And I don't think he's going to roll his Tyrant die because an orb is active.
Okay. So let me ask this here.
Okay.
He has Hardy, which states again, any turn Gendricks takes damage, including true damage, total is reduced to 1.
Yep.
So he just took bleed.
That's correct.
When he attacks Nightshade, Nightshade has Lashback. Is he going to take a damage from Lashback, or is this considered the same turn still?
I mean, as much as I'd love to say it's not and it should count, I mean, this is his turn, and he's taken 1 damage on his turn.
Right, and that's how I see it as well. I just wanted to make sure you and I are on the same page.
Yeah, I would agree with you.
He has, well, what's it called? It's called, hold on. It's called, not Lashback, it's called Killer Instinct, which is Infusion Bracers. No. Which is, oh yeah, it is Lashback. When hit by an adjacent baddie, Nightshade deals blank damage in return, even if it's defeated. Okay. So Lashback will not come into play at this point.
Correct, yep.
Alright, so go ahead and do 3 attack rolls twice.
Okay,
right?
and
the defense.
Yeah, and defense. So this one we'll do against Nightshade first.
Okay.
He does 3 damage. He gets 1 shield. And he got 2 bones, so the limit will affect you here.
Okay, so I gotta take away my 2 health.
This was on Nightshade, so we took 3 health away from Nightshade.
Right, so limit affects me and Nightshade.
Oh,
right?
I see. Yeah, you're taking away your health. So
I gotta take away the die from my health, so then I lose 2 health immediately.
Oh, yeah, you do. That's bad.
Well, that just ended this game.
Okay, here goes his attack on you. 3 damage.
Yep, and I'm dead.
Oh, man. Oh. Yeah, this is... Okay, it's over. But let's play it out. Mr. Kobold.
It's done, I'm dead.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Duster, or Nightshade is gone. I forgot. Okay, well... That's a wipe on the Tyrant. Yeah. So we lost this day, but we still have one more day to go after him. So yeah, but we have reached the time in which we said we were going to stop by. So,
yeah. Do you want to go ahead and draw the boon card for our being wiped?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. For a second there, I thought we lost the whole adventure, but I'm excited that we
we have one more day.
I'm excited we get one more try here. Okay, so the boon says life, death, and the in-between. Where is the line? If one never dies, have they truly lived? If one lingers between the two, they may cheat death but suffer forever. Does it really matter? In the end, we all merely do our best and let the chips fall where they may. Anyway, in this case, your pack rigged with one of Boomer's grenades just blew the opposition to bits, so you're going to be fine. On the back, oh, dude. All gear locks gain 2 training points and 1 loot.
Well, that'll help, but...
Okay. So if that's the case, and knowing what we know now, what else can we do to better survive?
I don't know. How about if anyone wants to leave some help in the comments? That might help.
Oh, I suppose we could definitely open it up to that.
Let's see.
I do have one option. My Tinkered Bolo, which I still have not trained into. 2 of the options can remove attack die from enemies. So it could possibly get a -2 attack die put onto somebody.
That'd be nice.
That would be helpful.
What's your combat efficiency die do?
Yeah, I was just looking at that. So one of the sides can just simply recover 1 HP. Another gives me a +1 movement for the battle. Another gives me an extra defense die for the battle. Another gives me an extra attack die for the battle. And the other increases my dex stat for the battle.
Okay.
It's not awesome, but in terms of like survivability, it's that one and Tinkered Bolo are going to be the best outside of the 4 stat die.
Right, and I think I'm going to take my 2 and 1 in health and 1 in dexterity.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's... I think what I'm going to do is take my Bolo and then take my defense.
Yeah.
Because...
I think also we need to check on his skill of limit. I'm sorry, is it limit? Yeah, limit.
Yeah.
I don't know if that happens at the end of his total attacks or if it would happen to me at the end of one of their attacks. You know what I mean?
Limit.
Because if he's attacking 2 people,
yeah.
let's say he attacks you hits you down to 1 health, and then doesn't roll any bones, and then he attacks me, rolls a bone, and it hits me for enough to kill me, well, you've already lost the health that the limit would have taken away from you. So I'm the only one that's affected by it and not you. And where the way we had it played is I got affected by it and the wolf didn't get affected by it, even though the bones were rolled when he attacked the wolf.
Right. Yeah, that is kind of interesting.
Almost seemed like the bones should have been applied at the end of his attacking.
Ooh, that's a good point.
Which that means then I still would have had 2 life left. I'm not saying that the purple guy and the green guy would have killed me, but I mean, the purple guy would have then attacked my wolf and the green guy couldn't have gotten to me, so then we would have won the fight.
Actually, I'm pretty confident that you're right, because on page 15, you go through the steps. So, like, step 5 is defense, step 6 is attack. Well, I guess I don't know if you have to go in order, but after defense, then attack, then it goes to skills, then it goes to baddie backup plan.
See, so baddie backup plan, which is his bones, is the last thing that happens.
And another important thing, if a triggered backup plan skill requires a target and the baddie has multiple targets, the party may choose.
Okay.
Backup plan skills can only be triggered once per turn.
Well, that's a big thing then there too.
That's huge. So we could have chosen which one of us would have taken the limit.
Right.
Okay.
Which would have left me with more skill dice to choose from than my health die.
For sure, yeah.
And if it's done at the end, I would have taken the damage before I would have lost the health die, which then I wouldn't have lost the 2 health from losing that trained health die, which means Duster and Nightshade would still be alive right now. So
yeah, so we made it way harder on ourselves than we should have, which is good. Yes. So I think we're better set up now. We each had 2 more skill points. We've got,
I've lost 3 skill dice, I think, on my character, and you've lost at least 1, right?
Well, is that a permanent loss?
Yeah, they're gone.
No, I assume that
What's it say here? It says remove a stat die from the Gearlock mat for the remainder of this battle. Okay, yeah. So it does come back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now
I'm not too upset about it now, not doing it correctly.
Yeah.
Remember what my dice were on?
So it was 2 on health, 1 on attack.
Yeah, and that's it, I think.
You had 1 on dex. I know that for sure. Did I have the 1
on the attack? I don't think I did.
Oh, you're right. So you're putting an extra 1 in defense?
I will be using those 2 skill points now differently. I'll probably be taking 1 for health and 1 for defense.
Another 1 for health, huh?
Yeah, give me more health. Yep.
Okay. Then 1 for defense. You want to roll just to ensure you success?
Yeah, I was able to roll. I just did it. I'm good.
Okay. So, man, that actually makes me wonder now if I should not do the Tinkered Bolo, but instead get another health.
Well, I would select one of your skills to put into one of the other stats that you have.
Yeah.
Or did you already use one for defense?
I used one for defense, so I've got a dice in all 4 stats.
Okay, well then, because I was going to say you should use one in one of the stats that you could get rid of without really hurting yourself.
Yeah. I either go with Tinkered Bolo, which has a 33% chance on a die roll to get us a -1 or a -2 attack die that I can put on an enemy. Which, had I rolled a -2 attack on Gendricks, that's pretty sweet. He'd only be rolling 1 attack die. You know, or even a -1 or -2 on the dragon would have been huge.
Right.
It's either that or take 1 health.
I don't think you can go wrong with either one.
Yeah, it's a tough call. 3 health extra, so be at 7. You know, the health is an absolute guaranteed boost, so I'm going with it.
Yep. Okay.
The other one is a gamble. Okay, good. Well, we'll end it here. At the end of day 8, we drew our boon. We got an extra couple of skill points. We've got 1 and 1 only more chances to defeat Gendricks here on this next day. So we will definitely pick it up on our next opportunity. I don't know when it will be. I think probably at the latest next weekend, unless you're busy next weekend.
I should have a few days between now and the weekend, and possibly the weekend open as well.
Okay, awesome. So we'll at least try to wrap up this first Tyrant. I guess if we fail again, that means we've lost the campaign as a whole, right?
Yes, that would be what that means.
We can't do that on YouTube here. We can't
everybody.
Lose on the first Tyrant. I think we've got a good shot on this next one though. So let's make sure to make it happen.
Okay.
Also, I just want to state, Mark and I are very honest people, and if the rolling is not very visible in the camera on my end, I mean, I can definitely change that. But Mark's obviously isn't visible at all. But we are never going to say dice results that we did not roll. All right, that's a promise that we both make. It's not going to happen, and it's not worth it. We're not that kind of people. We won't do it.
Right, absolutely. Why make something up and ruin all the fun? The whole fun is the adventure, the highs and the lows, the planning for something to happen and then have it going completely sideways on us, which, as you can tell, happens quite often in this game because we have poor planning, I guess.
Yeah, well, everything down to bad rolls and even just not quite understanding the rules. At least we did not game the rules here in our favor. This is very much not in our favor how we played that. So we'll do it right on this next day 9 here, and we'll come back and we'll finish it up and find out who our next Tyrant's going to be. So thank you all for watching. I know I'm having a great time. I won't speak for Mark, but we love this game.
I'm having a blast.
Oh, awesome. And so, yeah, thanks for tuning in here. Much appreciated, and we'll see you on the next one.